Yo, what's everybody doing, man? How's everybody doing today? Sorry for a little bit of the delay. I went to go get some water before we started the stream. And there was a little bit of some technical difficulties before we started too, but I got them sorted out real quick because OBS updated to this new thing. And let's just say it didn't work the way that I wanted to, but it was fine. But how's everybody doing, man? What's up, everyone? Let's see. What's up, Patrick? What's up, Wallace? Nubs, how you doing? Reaper. He get Zero. Michael, what's up? What's up? I'm glad everybody can make it out today, man. I'm glad. I'm gonna wait a little bit before we start. Make sure everybody gets in here. But today, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm gonna be doing a little bit more of a shorter stream. I want to say not really short. I guess the usual, about like an hour maybe. I'm gonna probably just be farming the Eagle event because I do want to get all the limit break stones. Because I noticed something whenever I went to my equipment, and I think it is my magic slots, right? It might be, but I realized I was running low on these LB, so I need to farm these events and get them. But I'm gonna be doing mostly the Eagle event. I may do some crest farming. I was actually a new goal of mine right now in GS is for me to crest farm. Let me actually change this so I can show you guys. But let's do what is it? Total luck filtered by sure, why not? Or not total luck. No. Let's do limit break, sure. And I want to get everybody who is a top tier top tier character slash like usable and in-game content. I want to get like a 4 on all of them, and I need to do that. I've been postponing it for a while, so I might do some of that today too. Like for example, I was trying to get one on Swick earlier. I need to also get a 4 on Berwick, Gerald, all that type of stuff. Even Millennia and Sandstone for like Aces and everything. But yeah, most of we're gonna be farming the Eagle event today. That's the main goal, is for me to maybe buy out the shop, maybe not. I'm probably going to be doing it solo just because I can do it faster in solo. But we may do some multiplayer lobbies as well. So yeah. And Mexico at the moment, cuh. Boring as fuck here. Oh, goodness. Why, take care of yourself out there, man. Good lord. I can imagine, though. But yeah. Oh, not Crest Palace. What am I doing? Let's go to Eagle. And we're probably just going to be auto-nuking this for a little bit. Dude, I'm actually kind of upset that I never got freaking Emilia to max luck, because around this time was whenever I started to get sick and I was still like overcoming my sickness and everything. And I wasn't able to finish farming for Emilia. And I wasn't able to finish farming for Toguro because I got Toguro towards the end of the Yu Hakusho crossover. So yeah, it sucks, but it's fine. It is what it is. It is what it is. I don't know if my auto is actually set up right. I gotta see if it is. If it's not, then I have to load back into this. But okay, it is set up right. But I'm probably gonna have to load back in, aren't I? Nope. Okay, we should be fine. Now, if everything goes out right, this should work. It should. It worked before. Let's see if it works. It's not gonna work, is it? Because everybody got paralyzed. It's probably not gonna work now. Why can't Garm even paralyze? That's so weird. He's a fire dragon, and bro, why are people Snapchatting me? Let me turn this off. But is it gonna work? Never mind. I never doubt Toguro then. I'll never doubt Toguro again. But oh man, did I get Eagle? No, I did not get Eagle. You trying to Toria yet? No, I have not. Kawaii. I don't like the art style in it personally. Like the UI, in my opinion, looks really ugly. But I think I will try. I was thinking about trying it for a video, calling it like Grand Summoners 2. But yeah, I did not get Eagle. I am really tempted at the moment to try to go for Eagle. But here's my whole dilemma, okay? It's like whenever I think about this to myself, it's like I could spend money on Eagle but miss out on Luan, or I could just save the money from Eagle and then, go out on Luan, which Luan is a character that I want a lot more than Eagle, just because I like his design a lot more. Eagle is definitely a really cool character, though, but it's a good thing I got useless Eagle True Weapon. Eagle's True Weapon isn't necessarily useless. It's actually pretty good on certain characters. uh characters that may want to do more damage than actual like defensive mitigations is pretty good on it. Like the event weapon, where it gives you, I think it's 15% attack, right? Or 30%, it's something like that. It gives you like the defense up and then the attack buff. But that's actually pretty good on some characters. Definitely not bad. But yeah. Forgot to pull for who? Extra, man. Or extra, I mean. Uh, who should you use what on, Punk D? Is Eagle Special EX Hyper just the last raid with less health, though? Especially EX Hype? Oh, yeah. Like, I think they're pretty much similar. And, oh my god, he didn't. You know, I don't want to know why the auto doesn't use the crit equip. Like, it never does it. Because, if you guys didn't know, I think it's... I could get this wrong. Dank told me this the other day. Oh, dang it. I think it's 4th and 2nd prioritize their equips, or is it 4th and 3rd? It's something like that in auto. And then the rest prioritize their arts over their equips. But for some reason, the Sunji AI just was like, no, I'm not going to pop letter bag, which I have that there just in case Emilia's art fails, which I really need to go and get a freeze resist down item for Emilia because, yeah, I don't have one. Like, see, I'm going to pop this just so that doesn't fail. If I don't crit, then it fails. But, or if I do crit, it, you know, we get through it. But if I don't crit, it fails. Maybe a good strat for Eagle spam arts, then true art when in Avenger mode, then repeat. What do you think, OP? Probably. Yeah, I would probably say that's probably a good idea. Back into Illusion Connect Kawaii. You know, there's a new game that came out recently. I think it's by Gameville. I think it came out like 2 days ago, and it looks like the gameplay of Illusion Connect. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. It like just came out. I think it's called Arcana something or Arcane something. Someone told me to try it out, so I might. And my boy Benjamin, remember me, OP? Of course, I remember you, Benjamin. Of course, my guy. Thank you for the 100 Danish dollars. Appreciate it, my guy. What's the next banner? Exclamation point banner in the chat. The bot would probably tell you. I've been getting so many units, not enough stuff for them all. That's how I feel, dude. I have not got like anything in terms of limit LBs and all that. Haven't got anything, dude. Like, it's ridiculous. It is wild. It is wild. Absolutely crazy. Who would benefit from Eagle's true weapon? I think like people like Swick and stuff like that, and like Sistina. People who are more damage dealers and stuff than anything else. I can't believe y'all actually fell for the exclamation mark banner. Oh my, I can't believe y'all actually fell for it. I really got y'all, bro. The two Mikus and JP look pretty sick, not gonna lie. Oh yeah, we can talk about those too this stream. Also, wait, hold up. I'm sorry I hit the mic, my bad. But hold up. We have 240 people in here. 240 people. And only 70 likes. Ladies and gentlemen, for one, I'm going to fail this auto run. But for two, where's the likes? You feel me? Come on. Hey. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Come on now. But yeah, I do want to talk about Miku, actually. I'm going to make a whole like breakdown video on him. But probably not anytime soon. I'll probably wait and see if they're coming to global. If they don't come to global, I'll probably still make a breakdown video on them. But I do want to talk about them real quick. Let's see. I know they're in the official Discord servers, so let me head over there. And I think personally, they may be more PvP oriented with some of their like skills and everything. They like, I guess I could say that. Because you can definitely tell some of them have RTA in mind. So, let me show you what I mean. Go over to display real quick. My mic's still on? Okay. I got a new mic, so I have to change some stuff, but I'm pretty sure everything still works. But this is the Water Miku. This is her skill and everything. Both of these guys are supports. They're arch geners. The only thing that's kind of weird is that, well, Her art reduces enemies' damage, which is actually pretty good, and crit rate by 30%. The reduced damage is really nice in hard content, especially. Like, imagine using her against Ganon. That's a 30% damage reduction, which is just, more damage mitigation for your tank, which is going to make that run a lot more consistent. As far as the true art goes, the true art's really nice. Increases skill CT for everybody as well. If they're water units by 100%, really good. And it's EX2, fantastic. And then if we actually move down, oh yeah, she also has equipment CT recovery by 10%, which is a very, very good passive. Her slots though, not that great. 5-star magic, 5-star heal, and 4-star support. She has the same slots as I think it's New Year's Malim, or is it Christmas Malim? It's one of the two Malim. I think it's Christmas Malim. The slots are okay. They're not the greatest. They're decent to say the least. And then we have Sakura Miku. And Sakura is pretty similar, except she doesn't give art gauge on her skill. But her art, to me, I don't really like too much. It sounds pretty freaking good on paper, but I don't know. So you heal all allies disease, freeze, and blind, and for each healed status element, give that unit 50 arts. This would be insane if it cured all status effects and it gave you 50 arts for each status effect cured. It would be a lot more universal. But after thinking about this for a while, it's like, what boss procs disease, freeze, and blind at the same time? Or even then, it's like, not too many boss, like, yeah, like not too many in-game bosses actually proc disease. Like we don't actually, I think, have to deal with disease in a fight till Nier gets awoken. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. I'm pretty sure it's that. Blind might be in the grad fight. We may have to deal with blind, but even then, it's like you use 100 arts and you get a 50 refund if you're only curing one status element. It may be decent. It may be pretty solid in PvP. This I could maybe see this having a little bit more use because disease could be very strong as a status effect in RTA. Um, Freeze is probably the most common though. Out of all three of these, definitely Freeze is the most common. And then the True Art is just the same thing as what is it? Water Miku. It gives everybody 4 art gauge per second, and if you're Earth, you gain 100% attack, which is very strong. Earth units definitely need that because they really don't have a very good offensive supporter. They're very just utility. They're all about art gauge, and that's it. And I think that's it actually. Increase accuracy by 50%. I think this only applies to herself. Yeah, it's only to herself. That's not accuracy master to everyone. Um, yeah, they're okay. Her slots, I like her slots a lot more because she has a 5-star support with the 5-star magic and 4-star magic. I kind of like this setup a lot more than what Water Miku has. But I think I like Water Miku's kit a lot more than Sakura Miku, in my opinion. But yeah. Also, their animations though, fantastic, fantastic. But I don't know. I'll keep looking into them and see if I find anything else about them that I really, fuck with. But for right now, they're decent. Is the equips on here? Because I ain't even seen the equips. Reduce enemies water resist by 40%. Pretty strong nuking equip. Heal all allies HP by 15 and cleanse burn and poison. Decent, I guess. Increase allies magic damage resist by 20% and curse resist by 100%. Decent. Increase own crit rate by 50. If user is water, increase crit rate by additional 50. You don't really need this because the best water unit in the game is Vox, and he's 100% crit buffer. Increase target's arts by 50, or not by 50, good lord, by 80. Additionally, if the unit reaches 200 arts with this equip, then for 20 seconds, increase all stats by 30%. Nah. Yeah, that's not really too great. Increase all allies' accuracy. Nah, nothing's really too great. Let me see. Increase own attack by 15% if user is Earth. Increase own attack by it. I mean, it's a 4-star magic. This is solid. This has a lot of use sometimes. Increase allies' arts by 1 and increase skill CT recovery by 30. I don't know. This sounds like Keon to me, just with skill CT instead of break power. I think it has a lot longer CT though. But yeah, I don't know. To me, this crossover isn't anything like super crazy, to say the least. To say the least. I could be wrong, but I don't see any like meta shifts or anything like that. But hit that like button. Hey man, appreciate it. Oh, 300 viewers in here right now. Appreciate y'all. Why your boy Sleepy and got more subs? I don't know. Uh, but yeah. Are they on the same banner? I think so. I'm almost positive. Anybody that played JP, can you guys confirm that? Is both the Mikus on the same banner? They could have been stronger. Yeah, that is definitely true. They're on the same banner? Okay. Nice. Should Maxwell be Angela or Baku first? Baku definitely if you have more magic damage dealers. But if you want just Angelus, then yeah, I guess so. It's really up to you at that point. If you're asking which one you should max LB first, I'm assuming you have a pretty established account because neither one of them are just gonna like help you in the in-game content. If you have units like Decilia or something like that that's like not max LB, I would probably say do them just because they can help you in the later stages of the game. But they are okay. Appreciate it, guys. Appreciate it. I just summoned on my forever summon and got Orville. Should I get him or wait for Vox? You still got a while, so I think it's definitely up to you. Did I press it in time? Okay, I did. Because I knew it wasn't going to do it. Orville's very strong as a unit, and I really want to get him myself. But you still have some time left, so if you want to risk it, I think you can. But if you don't want to risk it, it's not that bad of a pickup. But if you don't have Vox yet, I would say probably it'd be better just to wait. I realized for oh, I thought I muted my mic for a second. Hey man, I realized too late the current Forever Summon isn't a one and done. Vox and Norn appeared for me, but I didn't have a forte. Only would want Vox to just say I have him. Hey man, that sucks. Let me see. I'm gonna see if this auto will actually do it because the auto can press letter bag without me having to do it. Or if Emilia, of course, lands the freeze, then it's not gonna do it unless I press it. I don't know why it's doing that. It was doing it like all the time earlier. Why is the auto on this game just so bad? So poorly programmed. Bro, I need Juno. Yeah, I wish Juno was actually in the Forever Summon, personally, but that's too much of a cash grab, man. That's way too good for them. Juno's a very big selling point. That's a character that makes money. So they can't give that out for free. Does anyone think that Eagle reminds you of Naofumi as a character, or like, what are you talking about, or his design? People say that their kits are pretty similar, and people say that they wish Naofumi was actually what Eagle is in terms of kit designs. Who do you think is better when buff? Naofumi or Eagle? I mean, I would prefer Eagle just because Eagle actually does damage. Like, Naofumi doesn't really do that much. A new player trying to get Mono Dark Team, Dark Fin, Dark Kane, and Dark Forte, any tips? If you're trying to get them, I would recommend you stop, especially as a new player, because you're not going to be able to build that team. That team is a lot more than just the units. It won't perform as well for you if you don't have the equips. Unless somehow you have the equips, then knock yourself out, but I wouldn't do it if you don't have the actual equips like Type 0, the damage buffing equips, and all that. I got Norn my Forever Summon. Now I have the Holy Trinity. Hey, congrats, dude. That's some pogs, man. That's some pogs. Who would you recommend? Lisa or Forte? Ooh, it's a good one. I would probably say Lisa if you don't have a support unit or you don't have another really good support unit. If you want more nuking though, then definitely Forte. The $2 donut for my boy Angel or girl, either one. Who's the next banner again? I need to know. Exclamation mark banner in the chat, and you'll know. I only have Forte left for the Mono Dark team. Should I choose her in the Forever Summon if I get her? Wait. I only have Forte left for the Mono Dark team. Should I choose her in the Forever Summon if you can get her? Yeah, if you can actually summon for her, or not summon for her, but if you have the equips and everything that make Mono Dark work, absolutely. That team is amazing. It's one of my favorite teams in the game. Still. Even though it's not really like anything crazy. Lisa is cuter, by the way, to be honest. Yeah, you know, actually, Lisa is the older sister of them. I didn't actually know that. I thought she was the youngest. My boy Kai with the $1 dono. Appreciate it, my guy. Don't do it. Dude, that's the new meme. That's the new meme in the chat. I'm going to be honest with you guys. If you guys ask me what the next banner is, that's what I'm going to tell y'all every single time. So feel free to clown people if they do it. But is Forte's true weapon good on Forte? Oh, is good not wait on not Forte? Goodness, I almost just had a stroke reading that. But Forte's true weapon is decent. It's not the best damage item though, because there's just so many other damage items that are just really strong. But yeah. My boy Benjamin with the $50 Danish dollars, by the way. Since it got lost in chat, how long are you gonna stream this time? Probably like an hour or so, man. You could have just said it. My bad. If you want me to read it or make it a little bit easier, it's always better if you're asking a question directly at me to at like me, because it highlights it, and it definitely helps. Because sometimes I'm getting a drink of water, I'm looking at my phone for a split second, so I'm not always glued on the chat. What's the Holy Trinity? The Holy Trinity is Norn, Emira, and Earthfin. Or if you don't know, because you're a new player, Emira is Sakura Mira. And really strong mono earth team. Very powerful. Well, it's not just mono earth. You can use it with like anybody, but very, very strong team. What is going to be the next rerun for the collab? Exclamation mark rerun. I really don't know if I should aim for the Thetis or Forte because I'm lacking good taunt tanks. Also, I have Thetis true weapon, but I do have Decane and Defend and Decane with true weapon and Type 0 and other nuke equips. I would say Thetis would probably help you a lot more. Should I start saving your gems now? Depends on what you want. If you want Luan, then yeah, I'd probably say save. What are some other gacha games that you play or recommend? My favorite gacha game... You motherfuckers. Hold on, wait. Okay. It wasn't going to press it. I don't know what's wrong with this auto, bruh. I don't. It's literally missing some brain cells. Like, this AI is function. Oh my god, this AI is dysfunctional in this fucking game, bro. It's not good. But, the other gacha games that I play, at least right now, the main one is still just Dissidia. That's my favorite gacha game at the moment. And it's been my favorite gacha game for like the past 3 years it's been out. But if you're asking like any gacha games I recommend, there's like a ton out there that I would say is definitely really popular. If you want to get into more gacha games, I would just say be careful, especially if you're a spending player, because you know you can go off on the deep end. But you know, Genshin Impact's always a favorite for a lot of people. Seven Deadly Sins, very popular with a lot of people. Dragon Ball Legends, I know, is extremely popular and pretty solid state right now, I think. Is that all of them? Dragalia Lost, always a fantastic game to play. I guess that's it for me. I don't know. I don't have any other ones off the top of my head that I can think of. Do you know how I can still have fun in GS? Using different units is always fun to me. That's what makes it have fun for me. If you're burned out though, the best thing to do is just log in and then just don't play the game and just wait for something to come around that interests you. That's like the best thing to do. Would you ever play Battle Cats? No. Good lord, no. Oh yeah, Epic 7. I completely forgot about Epic 7. Yeah. Epic 7's also another one. If you like more PvP or RTA, definitely try Epic 7. Imagine Forever Summon True Weapon comes to global. What is your top picks if there is? If there's Forever Summon True Weapons? I don't know who's all going to be in there, so let's just, like, you know, completely speculation. Let's just say, like, every True Weapon's in there. Emira True Weapon, definitely, would be, like, top of the list. Then, like, Dior true weapon. Then after that, probably like Thetis' true weapon, Sandstone true weapon, and then whatever else you just need, I guess. This got Eagle and Shuri. What's good teams? I could build around those units. Eagle and Shuri. Ooh, Lord. uh, Probably putting them with 2 support units. If you have 2 Archgeners, put them with that, like Finn and Sunji, or Finn and Rimuru, uh, Finn and Sistina, stuff like that. Uh, or Weaver. Just anybody that is going to help get them arts, that's going to be the best thing for him. Should I get Berwick's true weapon or Vox's true weapon? I'm assuming you're talking about Mage Berwick. Mage Berwick's true weapon I think is a lot better than Vox's true weapon. Because it's a lot more universal. Since it's a fire resist down, it can be used with like fire nukes and all that as well. Battle Cats be fun though? I mean, I watch people play it. It doesn't seem like a bad game. But would I play it? No. Not at all. Tales of Crestoria, I have whenever it first came out. Didn't enjoy it at all. And I do like the Tales of series. Which stage can I do to farm user rank right now? Is it double XP in the story? If it's double XP in the story, then it's one of the final stages in the story. If it's not double XP in story, then do events. Host events. That's the best case scenario. Also, there's another nuke. Yeah, it should definitely go off. My boy Lucifer says hi. $3 dono. Is it worth leaving up Signet to pair with Lisa? Wait, is it worth leaving up Signet or leveling up Signet to pair with Lisa? I'm assuming that's what you meant. I'm assuming it auto-corrected. But yeah, if you want to have the cross the blaze or have the dual attack, yeah, why not? Sure. I haven't actually used that feature in a long time. The cross the blaze thing or the dual attacks. I have not used a dual attack in ages, apart from like Sistina's. And now looking back at it, I just remembered that I have not showcased like half of the cross the blaze units that released. Crazy. Battle Cats is broken. What do you think? Double Malim nukes. I like reflect nukes a lot better. I find them a lot more enjoyable than just like 2 Malims. But the $20 dono for my boy Ayoma. I hope I said that right. Appreciate what you do. Thank you so much, man. Very generous of the $20 dono from you, man. Thank you so much on that. Very generous. You definitely didn't have to do that. You could just say that in the chat, man. But I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Is Sistina's cross arts good? Like I said, I've never really used it. I mean, we could use it right now. Why not? I'll use it right now. I'll go against especially X Hyper and use it. I haven't used Radak in a minute. But yeah, it's pretty solid. We can see if we can make it work, like make it actually do some pretty big damage. Let's see. Let us, I guess, just use this team. Sure, we'll change up this team. Let's use Sistina and Radak real quick. I actually do want to try it because I haven't used this. I think since it was since they came out actually. Only thing is, I don't think that I can use a unit that gives me crit chance. Which kind of sucks because that means they're not going to deal as much damage, but... let's see. I could use Vox here, but I don't think we're going to have enough art gauge. Maybe we will. Maybe we will. Screw it. Let's try. Let's try real quick. Let's see what we can do. Try it out. The 500 Danish dollars from my boy Benjamin. I ain't gonna get one up, OP, you know that? Oh my goodness, dude. This man right here. Appreciate the generous dono, my guy. Oh man. Good lord. This man right here. For people wondering though, just to not freak out. I mean, how much is that, Benjamin? I actually don't know. I don't know what Danish that's $100, right? I think you just donated 100. Very generous of you, man. Appreciate it. I'm almost positive that translates to 100 USDs. But appreciate it, man. Very extremely generous of you. I can't even think of what I'm doing now. Oh, yeah. We're using Radak and Sistina. That's right. Let's just use an Estra for some art gauge. Um, and then for 4-star support, we'll use Aloha Shorts. That's 80? Oh, that's $80? Okay. Okay. Still is a lot of money. That's like a fuck ton of money. Appreciate you, man. I don't really care what I use here because it doesn't really matter. We'll just use Relic Dola for the attack increase. And then right here is actually a reason why you would use the equip from freaking the event, because I want to do more damage than actual anything else. So let's go enhance that real quick. That's why you would use the equip. So you can get some more attack. Look at that. I think it's 15%, right? Pretty sure. Is it 15? Yeah, 15% attack. Let's see what this does. I haven't used them in a minute together. I am assuming it's still going to be pretty insane, but let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. If Kill la Kill comes back, Benjamin, it's about 80. Oh, okay, okay. Still, like I said, man, lots of dollars, tons of money. Is Eagle worth it? Depends. But if Kill la Kill comes back, how many Goku uniforms should I go for? I would say at least 2. 2 is the sweet spot in my opinion. Okay, let's see if I can actually get this to work. But, did you know you can nuke Asus? Yes, I did know that. I was reading something, but talking about Eagle, is he worth it? I would say, what does this do again? Increase on art gauge by 30? Sure, we'll use it. But I would say to an extent, yeah. He is definitely strong, but if you need a, let's see how much damage it does. If you need a taunt tank, you can get away with using like practically anybody, I want to say. Or not anybody, my bad. You can just get away with using it Forever Summon and getting Thetis if you need a taunt tank. That would be like my priority. If I was someone that felt like I needed a taunt tank in order to compete, I would definitely try my luck in the Forever Summon. And, I mean, that's decent damage, right? They do okay damage, definitely, still. They still do okay damage. Like, it's not anything crazy. It's decent. But, also, Sistina should have an arts damage buff by now. Oh, wow, they're actually dying. Can they kill this before they die? If they don't kill this, and they're terrible. Yeah, these guys suck. Good lord. That's actually such weak damage. Why does that not do a lot? Isn't their true art multiplier like 160,000? Oh, it's only 90,000. Maybe that was a fluke. That had to be a fluke. Let me try that again. I'm going to try that again. Try it again. I'm going to try that again. There's no way these guys perform like that if you use them together. I remember they were like, dude, these guys were dealing damage whenever they first released. Like, both of them together? But come on, man. Radak, you have to do something, bro. You gotta own up to this. You can't be out here losing like this. Eagle's True Weapon is great. Yeah, I like Eagle's True Weapon quite a bit. You definitely want it on him if you are using, what you call it? If you are using him, you definitely want Eagle's True Weapon on him. I may need Keratos, because does he deal more damage to enemies that are burning? That possibly could be a thing. Let me see if I can get my boy Vox's arts before. Okay, let's see. There is a way for me to make this hit harder, but I really don't want to do that. Because it's probably not going to work out as well as I think in my head. Maybe it will, though. Maybe I should try it. Which, the way that I'm thinking of is for me to use Sistina's True Art and then try to get it back before I have to true art with, or do the cross art. Because how long does this last for? 15 seconds? Nah, it's not enough time to do it. And they're both gonna die again. Huh. Yeah, it actually just do not do that much damage anymore. Maybe it'd be better if I used Emira? This is a fire boss too. Hold on. This is actually bugging me now. Did they actually not do any damage, like, whatsoever? This is legitimately bugging me. Let me just make sure they still do decent damage. Like, there's no way these two units are that washed whenever you use them together. Right? There's just no way. There's no way, dude. No way. I'm not believing this shit. But this is an older piece of content, so if they don't one-shot this, then absolutely. You can call Sistina and Radok's cross arts terrible. But I have to make sure of something. Is Dark Zeorg a good tank? No, not really. He's a terrible tank. Riviera has more defense than him. I made a video on Dark Zeorg a long time ago called Dark Zeorg versus the World, I think. And you can watch that if you're curious about it. When would be a good time to start playing? And what should I try to get? I would like to summon for collabs in the future, like Goblin Slayer, but I don't know when those happen. They happen every so often. The best time to start would probably be right now, because the Forever Summon's currently going on, so you can get like a really good starting unit. But I would say if you want to wait, just wait till a collab comes by that's like really like piques your interest. It was good, OP. It's going pretty alright now, Bean. It's going pretty alright. I'm trying to see if actually Sistina and Radok are as bad together that I might think. I hope they're not. I hope this is a fluke. Because, oh wait, this boss has physical resistance? It shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter. Dude, these guys are terrible. These guys are fucking terrible. Oh my god. There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way, dude. Radok, are you serious? Oh my god. The reason why I say that is because if I use a team that's surrounded by Vox, right? Granted, Vox is just one unit. But if I make a team of just Sistina and Vox, like, let me show y'all the difference, okay? I slot in one unit. And I guarantee you Sistina and Vox is going to do about almost the same, or they may kill this boss compared to what you just witnessed. And this team's faster too, by the way. But why is their cross art so weak now? Also, I want to put on Relic Vulcans. But let me see this. Because I'm pretty sure this team will do about the exact same amount of damage as Sistina and Radok's cross arts did. Actually insane to me. And I was going to hint Radok to level 90 for the cross arts, but never mind. Yeah, like, let me show y'all something. The exact same team, pretty much. The only thing we did was slot in Mako, which is not really a damage dealer, just a supporter. So let me just show y'all. Like, I'm almost positive this team is gonna hit just as hard. If not harder. Possibly. Even though this isn't too accurate because Mako's here now, so that's an art damage buff, but still, they get tons of damage buffs on their true art. So Let's just see. I'm almost positive this is going to be about the same. If you use Sistina, like this is like using Sistina without Radak. It's like it's even more damage with Sistina and Vox than it is with Radak and freaking Sistina. And the multiplier is higher with both of them. Like the boss is already dead. That's crazy. That's crazy. Sistina's own best partner by design is supposed to be Radak. And it's not her best partner. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. But I think their cross-sword is also the weakest out of all of them, too. But that's crazy. That is wild. Insanity. Now back to farming Eagle. Teams for Lisa? There's a lot you can do, man. It's a lot. It just depends. If you want to use her as support, then you can really slot her into any team. Like this team right here that I just used, if you have this, instead of using Mako, you could slot in Lisa, and instead of using a Serpa, you could slot in Finn, and this team would still work like wonders. Let's get back to it. Really, you can slot Lisa in anywhere. If you want to make her like super OP though, using her alongside. No, wait, Lisa's type B, right? Yeah, I think Lisa's type B. Just make sure not to use her with any other type B archgeners, and you should be fine. But yeah, you can use her with anybody. Perfect. Are the 2 free units from the CTB event worth getting? 2 free units from the CTB event worth getting. Yeah, if you can get them, yeah, sure. Definitely. They're just free units, so why not? Are there any good ways to use Rosetta? Yeah, Rosetta's actually extremely strong. Even though I kind of hate on her at times because I don't like that she's type B Archgen. Because if she wasn't type B Archgen, dude, Rosetta and Juno would be such a disgusting comp. Good lord. If you could have Santa Rimuru, Rosetta, Juno, and then possibly like Christmas Malim, all on the same team, oh my god, the damage. It's gonna be crazy, dude. It's gonna be crazy. Luan's cross arts is busted. Well, that's the difference, though. Chloe, from what I've heard, is actually a good unit. Radok's not really a good unit. Is Tame a strong unit? Is that the light ninja, or is that the fire fox girl? No, the light ninja is Amane, I think, right? Tamane is the fox girl. Yeah, the fire fox girl is really strong, too. She actually is able to nuke aces. She's part of the nuking comp. Or she's one of the nuking comps. Have you noticed Crunchyroll isn't on the title screen? Yes, I have. I actually want to make a video on that and kind of bring some awareness to it and what I personally think on it. But I guess I'll just tell you right now what I think. The whole thing about Crunchyroll not being on the home screen, to me, is... I don't know how many of you guys actually knew this, but Crunchyroll was recently bought out by Sony. And, of course, Sony owns Funimation as well. So, the thing is that I think it's possible that they are thinking about either merging the two, maybe, into, like, just this huge anime service. Or they just keep the two, but they don't put the Crunchyroll name on stuff now or something. I don't know. It's weird. It's probably just some weird business thing. I don't think Crunchyroll is completely out of the picture. For GS, I think they're probably still there. Because let me actually check. I could actually go to Crunchyroll website right now. Or actually, let me just type in Crunchyroll games. Let's see. As you can see here, if you actually go to it, Crunchyroll is still on. This game got closed down, by the way, Grand Alliance. This game also got closed down. Crystal match. Mob Psycho Battle 100 is probably about to get closed down. And you see Grand Summoners is here. So I definitely feel like they're still part of Grand Summoners. It's just probably some weird business decision to where they can't advertise anymore. And these are vaulted games. I was about to say, this right here is not a closed game. Damachi's still a thing, but it's no longer partnered by Crunchyroll. This closed down too, unfortunately. But yeah. I don't know what the deal is. It's probably some weird thing that about Sony and all that they can't put their name or something on it anymore, something like that. Or it could just be that Next Ninja was like, screw it, we're not gonna put freaking that on it anymore. I want a Dragon Ball crossover. I think a lot of people do. Any good teams for New Year's Milim? Now, New Year's Milim is interesting because you can use her alongside Saitama, which is what a lot of people do. But here's the thing about Saitama and New Year's Milim that I don't like. Because I've used Saitama alongside New Year's Milim in like co-op lobbies and stuff like that. I don't like it because New Year's Milim's debuff, if you pop Saitama's and New Year's Milim's True Arts at the exact same time, Saitama will always hit before New Year's Milim's True Art goes off. Because it just takes so long. Also, I failed this freaking quest again. But the entire thing about, at least me, for New Year's Milim and Saitama, is that she lowers light resist by 50%. Saitama does like just a huge hit and he does light damage. Dank, or my friend Dank that I was talking to earlier, he put it really good as to where Saitama does like the big brunt of the damage and then New Year's Milim finishes the boss. That's a good way to look at it too. But if you're trying to use her to buff up the damage for Saitama, I think just be careful and just make sure you use New Year's Milim's True Art, wait like a second and a half, and then pop Saitama's True Art. But any team around her is going to be good as long as you're building for damage and just trying to maximize her DPS as much as possible. So just nuke with her. Like, use her on the team. I think she does physical damage, right? You could use her and then like a physical damage buffer, an Arch Jenner or something. Or Forte to buff up or give you like the 50 art gauge. There's a lot of different situations that you could use. I was using her to nuke Oldius recently, and she was working fine as like the only nuker in that. So yeah, just if you know how to build a nuke team, it's pretty much the same exact thing, just with New Year's Milim. I want a JoJo crossover. A lot of people do, man. Is Water Malia a good unit? Absolutely, she's fantastic. I really like Water Malia. It's just unfortunate because her whole kit is like, I give you crit chance, I give you water resist down. It's just, I feel like the crit chance is kind of redundant because a lot of people use Water Malia alongside Vox, and it's like, Vox already gives that. So there's no reason to have a 200% crit chance, unless you're like Sonic. What makes Luan so good? Let's talk about him. Sure. I'll show you him real quick. Luan is a very cool unit, for one. But he is, let's see. Let's go to here. Let me see real quick. Let me actually look for him in the official server. Because they may have showed some more or talked about him a little bit. Let me check. In Japanese news, and let's type in Luan. Well, wait, Luan and Baku was on the same banner in JP? Oh, no, this is the legendary banner. My bad. Okay. This is Awoken Chloe stuff. So Luan should be above her, right? Here it is. What was that? You check. Is that a subscribe? Oh, Panda Crew with the $5 from Super Chat. But OP, modern problems require modern solutions. With all these units, who's your waifu? Oh god. You're about to start a riot in the chat. For GS specifically, I've said this before. And in my waifu tier list video, I went in depth with it a little bit more. But it's probably Riviera or Malia. It's between those two, in my opinion. I know a lot of people like Juno, and a lot of people like Decilia, but for me, it's either Riviera or Malia. Preferably Dark Malia too. But let's talk about this unit real quick. Uh, here's Luban. Is this the? This is here it is. This is stats. So Luan, these are slots. They're okay slots. They're not the greatest. They're Hiei slots, if I'm not mistaken, or Hiei copied his slots. And this is a Dark God unit. His skill, own arc gauge by 30. If the skill crits, you increase your own arc gauge by 20. So by default, this is 30, but if it crits, you get an additional 20. It's kind of it's worded a little bit weird here, but that's what they mean. So in total, you're getting 50 arc gauge. Very similar to New Year's Rimuru. His true art, or not his true art, but his art inflicts bleed, which is a brand new buff, or debuff, let me say, where if the enemy is bleeding, you increase the bleed level by 1 every time you use his art, up to a maximum of 3. Each bleed reduces the enemy's damage resist by 3% per stack. So at max, you can have 9% damage resist down, which isn't too crazy, but it goes into his passives. So his true art is a 48,000% modifier, extremely huge. Increase your own arc gauge by 20. Then you increase everybody's crit rate by 100%. Very similar to Vox, but now he gives himself 20 arc gauge. But the true arts are almost identical to like Vox's true art. But this one's is a little bit stronger due to the 48,000%. I think Vox's is 45,000. And then the ability is you increase all allies' crit damage by 30%. So he's a little bit of a team player. If an enemy is on bleed level 2 or higher, you increase your own damage to that enemy by 100%, and you absorb 1% of the HP of bleed level 3 enemies' damage taken. So if you are having Luan on a team, and you get bleed level 3 on a unit, or on an enemy, any type of boss in the game, right? And you use his true art, everybody's going to deal tons of damage. But the amount of damage, from what this reads, is... I'm assuming this is any damage that he deals to the enemy. I don't think this is any damage that everybody else deals. It might be like that, but maybe. That would be kind of broken. But 1% of that damage may not sound like a lot, but that will full heal you. Whenever you have a unit with 48,000% dark damage, 100% crit chance, 100% damage up, a 9% damage resist down, not including other damage resist, right, that you're going to be using, this guy's going to hit fucking hard. It's going to be fucking broken. He's a ridiculous unit. He's not like, I don't know, he's not like as insane as some other units, but he's really cool. I like him a lot. What's his true weapon do? I never actually read it. Increase your own skill CT speed and crit rate by 70, so it makes you have a little bit more consistency on that skill if it crits. And then when critted by Luan, you increase your own crit damage by 50. Good lord. That is, yeah, that's a must-have on him. Goodness. 50% crit damage bonus pretty much for free? Oh, dude, that's insane. Plus 30%? So he has, what, 80% crit damage up? Plus 100% damage? This guy's... And then even more because of physical damage? This guy's gonna hit hard, man. Good lord, he's disgusting. Here's Chloe, by the way, though. She is the free unit that you can get by doing the super hard event. And, yeah, this guy, or this girl, from what I heard, is actually pretty solid. Pretty okay slots. Increase on evasion. Okay, that's okay. Increase all ally stats and physical damage by 20%. That's decent. And then true art is dark damage physical for 20 seconds. You reduce the enemy's attack, dark resist, and physical resist by 30%. That actually does have some wow, that's actually insane. That it's more so this last part right here. Dark resist and physical resist. Wow, that's actually really good. When Luan is in the party, you increase your own arc gauge by 100 at the start of the quest, and you increase arc gauge by 3 per second only once. Wow. And then when Chloe dies, you heal HP by 100%, so she revives? I'm assuming? Or she heals the party for 100% HP. One of the two. And the true art, or the dual arts, 60,000%. Both units' arc gauge increased by 100. Chloe's own HP is reduced by 50%. And for 120 seconds, Luan's arc gauge increases by 3. Both unit skill, CT speed, and attack is increased by 100. To be honest, I wouldn't even want to use this cross arts. I would be more inclined to use both them on the team together with each other, but just use the true arts together. Like, don't use the cross arts, but just use the true art buffs. Because I think that's gonna just do more damage overall than using the cross arts. Wait, actually, how long does this buff last for? Actually, no. Yeah, you would still use this. Yeah, you would still use this because 120 seconds buff. Yeah, because you could use this and then go straight into a true art from Chloe and then a true art from uh Luan, and good lord, that's gonna deal some damage. Yeah, that's insane. That's some deeps. I didn't even look at them like that crazy before till now. Good lord. Sorry about that, Otaku. I completely missed it. But Otaku, thanks for the $2 donos. Can we be friends, please? Talk about in game in GS. If my friends list is open, or not open, but not full, then I got you, my guy. But if it's full, then unfortunately, I wait till people become inactive, and a lot of people just don't become inactive that are on my friends list. Troy Oliver with the $5 dono, man. Appreciate it. I disagree with the Reddit community. If you have New Year's Rimuru true weapon, which is Hiei's sword, he is SS tier. Yeah, his true weapon is Hiei's sword. Oh my. Hiei's sword is really good on just anybody. Absolutely. And New Year's Rimuru, I can see why people don't think he's SS tier by default. Because it's really whenever you use him alongside other units that bring out that true potential in him. But I think, here's the thing about that, right? Here's the thing that I say about that. If you have a unit that is able to make someone hit ridiculously hard, I'm talking about just through the roof, and they're able to, well, they're pretty much enabling that unit to deal that amount of damage and make them hit caps, make them become like the most damaging unit in the game, then I think that unit is SS tier. But I don't really look at tier lists too much anymore. But the reason why I consider that guy so good is because the Vox and New Year's Rimuru combo. That combo is just way too good. Way too deadly. The best Rimuru, in my opinion? Okay, I'll list them out for you. If you're new to the game, it would probably be human Rimuru, or not human. Well, I guess it is human Rimuru, right? You know, regular Rimuru, New Year's Rimuru, then Santa Rimuru. If you're old to the game, you're a veteran, I think it goes... I think Santa and New Year's are probably on the same level, in my opinion. And then it goes human Rimuru. Because human Rimuru is solid, but he's not extremely OP compared to the other two. I think the other two are a lot stronger than him. But as a new player, yeah, human Rimuru is just out of this world amazing. But for vets, it's not really that crazy because we have so many support units already. Any good equips for Vox and Swick? Pretty much the usual stuff, really. For Vox is 5-star physical and Swick's 5-star physical. You could prioritize skill CT. You could prioritize like stuff like True Izanagi or their true weapon, like Vox's true weapon. Pretty much anything you want to put on them is necessarily good. Hell, if you want to, you could even put Grief on Vox. The 4-star physical from the mines. As far as 5-star support go, any type of AoE Archgen is good. If you don't have that, then, you know, Lesser Demon Heart's always a very strong option. And then for 4-star heal, it's pretty much just whatever you need. I like using Necrocolis, but Necrocolis, or is it Necrocolis? It's one of the two. Is an item that is extremely limited because it's only from, I think, the Fina and Rakeless event, and that thing hasn't returned in literal years. Vox or Luan, which is better overall? Oh, absolutely Vox. Vox is still better than Luan. Vox is just too universal of a character. Like, but they're also... How do I want to put this? They're just almost to an extent two different characters. But in terms of like damage dealers, yeah, I think Vox is still better. Just because he brings more. Vox brings you a heal, he has the support slot. He's very self-sufficient. He doesn't really need nobody. Luan's very similar to that, but I don't think Luan's gonna be able to like hard carry you through some stuff. What unit are you spending luck gems on? For me right now, it was Juno, but I got Juno to double crest, so I'm not probably gonna invest into her anymore. Right now I think it's Vox. I want to get him to luck 30 so I can double crest him. And then after that, I don't know what else I'm gonna focus on. Probably Shuri, just because Shuri's one of my favorite units. Is this a good team for beginners? Watermelia, Daki, Zar, and Finn? Uh, I wouldn't really stack crit chance with defense mitigation or defense ignore, my bad. Because Daki ignores 100% defense, Watermelia gives 100% crit rate. Because critical hits already ignore defense. Some people didn't actually know that on my Daki video. Because people were like, oh my god, imagine ignore defense and crit rate together at the same time. And crit already does that. Crit chance already ignores defense. But the team's fine if you're brand new to the game. Definitely is an okay team. But I would probably say you probably want to switch out Daki for someone else just because you have, you know, you already have that 100% defense ignore. There's no real reason to use Daki too. Is it worth using Rainbow Gems on Riviera's true weapon since I pulled her in the Forever Summon? Riviera doesn't really need her true weapon, so I would say no. I would say probably use it on someone else's true weapon, like True Izanagi or something. 5 crystals, this must be a summon stream. You know it, Art. Which is the next CTB banner following JP? Oh, I forgot her name. It's the trumpet girl, right? I'm pretty sure. Or the trombone girl, whatever. The one that plays mayonnaise, that girl. She is the next CTB unit. But it could be another double banner. So it could be her and Luan on the same banner. Did you live review Haruto, the first new saga unit from after CTB? That's from Phantom Snipers, right? Let me actually see. I think I've seen them before. And I think I have. Let me scroll up in the JP news. Let me see. Let me see. Who is this guy? Oh my god, they're finally adding this. Hold on, this is huge. Why has this not been in the game by default? HP markers? A small yellow marker that shows different HP thresholds. Why isn't this been in the game by default? Like, what? And then what's break badges? Displays the number of times an enemy has been broken? Some enemies get weaker / stronger depending on how many times they've been broken? So going a little bit more on the break, or a little bit of a bigger focus on the break damage and breaking bosses? Okay. But, let me see. You told me to talk about, this is Ritz. That's, Woken Sophia. Where is our unit that we're looking for? That's Sarah. I do know about Sarah already. That's Woken Valhalla. This is Miranda. This is the one after the second or the first one, right? We're getting close. We're getting close, boys. Hold on. And let's see. Where are they? Where are they? Oh my god. All this freaking Tensura crap, bro. Get this crap out of here, man. All this quality of life changes. Wow. Congratulations, JP. I wish we had it on global. Here he is, right? Is this a girl or a guy? I'm not for sure. He should be up here. Or they should be up here. Haruto, Heart. Seriously, so many ways to write his name. Oh, wow. So he has, like, no one's not for sure how he's spelled, okay? Here we go. Finally, found him. So, starting with his abilities first. Okay. Every time True Art is used, increase all allies' stats by 10%, maximum 30%. Okay. When Haruto joins the battle from the second party in cross battle, Art gauge increased buff from change buff, same race is added to. What are these translations? Wait, from change buff, same race. I don't know what that is. Cross battles though is a new feature in JP where you can use two parties at once. I don't know when you can do that. I think it's for specific events, but that's a feature. So that's what cross battle is. If anybody's wondering, increase Earth unit damage by 30%. So that's probably, is that Earth Master? Is that what that is? Earth Master level 3? I think that is what that is. So that's not going to stack with stuff like Emira, but skill for 5 seconds, reduce enemies' accuracy by 10%. Okay. Arts is 11,000% Earth damage magic. For 20 seconds, you increase all allies' arts damage by 50%. Reduce enemies' Earth resist by 30%. The art is very strong. It's pretty much like Mako's art. And the true art is for 13 seconds, you heal allies' HP by 6% and increase all allies by 5. If human units increase art gauge by 7 instead. What type of art gen is he? Is he type B? I'm assuming he's gonna be type B. This guy, to be honest, I don't think he's bad. What's slots? They're solid. 5-star magic, 5-star support, and 4-star heal. Yeah, this guy's not bad. Wait just a second. Okay, never mind. I thought that was a 3-star book that was already in the game. I was about to say, dude, they're reusing assets. But no, that's a completely new design. Okay, never mind. Yeah, he's kind of like GS's version of Mako to an extent. I mean, definitely not as good, right? Because this only applies to Earth units. I really wish this was reduce enemies' damage resist by 30%, because then, to be honest, he would actually be better than Mako in certain comps. Because that's what Mako sometimes is used for, is her damage resist down. But her art damage buff is, of course, tied to her true art, so it kind of sucks. But if this was damage resist down instead, yeah, this would be even better. And then for 13 seconds, heal all his HP. Yeah, this is good too. If this is type B, that kind of sucks. But if it's EX or something, that's amazing. But I'm assuming this is type B. Yeah, I think he's good. I think he's definitely solid. Definitely not a bad unit. And this is also really good too. His passive on his true weapon, when equipped by Haruta, increase all stats by 10 and increase art gauge by 2. That's a must-have. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, any true weapon that gives you passive art gauge is always a must-have on a unit, no matter what. And this weapon, this 5-star magic, is really good for Earth nukes. This is really good. You don't even need them on the team. This is actually a really good true weapon just to have for Earth nuking. Yeah. Do you think we'll still be getting Phantom Snipers? Yeah. What? Of course we're gonna get Phantom Snipers. It like just came out in JP. It's not gonna come out in global. We're still in Cross the Blaze. Who should I pull in Forever Summon? I have almost full Earth units. Or full Earth Trinity, but who do I recommend? If you want to go for the Mono Earth or the Holy Trinity, then go for it. If you want like a other unit, then like, you know, Vox, Berwick, Thetis, Lisa, Sistina, stuff like that. Any of those would be good options. So, OP, how are you? I'm doing pretty good, man. We're going to be ending stream here in a little bit, though. It's been going on for quite a while. Next crossover is 179971. The Victorious 4-star heal equip is OP as fuck for Lisa. It is. Wonder what it does. Review Miranda, please. I'll probably do it in another stream. I'll probably do it next stream. The thing is, I'm gonna review all these guys before they come out, guys. Don't worry. We'll have like a whole Phantom. Almost called them the Phantom Thieves. I've been playing way too much Persona 5 Strikers. We're gonna be reviewing the Phantom Snipers before they release. I promise y'all. We ever get another unit like Saitama? I mean, we did. New Year's Malim. She's similar. Does lots of damage too. But in terms of that, this fucking guy. This fucking guy. Thank you, Benjamin, so much for the very generous dono. I don't know why you decide to donate all your life savings to me, but I thank you so much, my guy. Biggest dono I have ever made. but here is 320 USDs as a thanks for the amazing content. I I don't need your money, man. Just saying it in chat is already enough, but I appreciate the money. Uh, just let you know that does go right back into content for everybody watching. So I appreciate the $320, man. To be honest, that actually is probably going into my new PC because I'm getting a new PC very soon. Did I say PC? I'm getting a very new PC or a newer PC very soon. Uh, so yeah, appreciate you guys so much for that. Very generous of you, but good lord, dude, don't go broke. Don't go broke for me, man. I thank you so much though for that. Definitely. What a chat. Yeah. Or if you want me to summon on something, let me know too, Benjamin. If you would like me to use that to summon instead, let me know. Or if you're okay with me using it for the computer, then hey man, that's what we're gonna use it on. What do you plan to play on the new PC? I don't know. I think the game that I'm most interested in right now is Valheim. The PC specs, sure, I'll show you. I'm actually getting it from CyberPower PC because I don't know how the fuck to build a PC. I could order all the parts, and there is a shop down here where I live that can build it for me. But with COVID and everything, they haven't been open. I don't think so. I would rather just do it from CyberPower, and if I do it from CyberPower too, they actually will offer me a warranty. So anything that goes wrong with the PC, I'm covered for like the next 3 years. Okay, so any replacement parts I need or anything like that, they got it. But full specs of this bad boy is right here. I don't want you guys to see freaking the total of it, but let me all right, is there a better way for me to actually like view this? Sure, I'll view it from here. Let me see. I changed some stuff on this. This was actually a different build of the PC, but I did change a few things after talking with some people. And this is actually the PC that we're getting, or I'm getting. Let's actually scroll down. I'll walk you through everything. So the case is like what the fuck ever to me. I don't care about RGB that much. So I just went with like this case. Gives a lot of airflow to it. Makes it very nice. And I didn't want any laser shit. I ain't with this. Unless it's mine, I'll take it. But I don't see nothing about OP here. So we gonna keep scrolling. But we got 3 case fans in this bad boy. A Ryzen 9 in this bad boy as well. This is a huge upgrade for me. This is the whole reason why I want a new computer. A Ryzen 9 in that bad boy. The liquid cooling that we got is this 240 I upgraded on that one. And the motherboard we got is a gigabyte B550 Aorus Pro. That's what I'm going with. Definitely OP, you know what I'm saying. RAM, we're going 32 gigabytes. I was thinking about 64. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was thinking about it, but I was like, you know what? Let me chill out. I'm gonna just go 32. I fuck with 32. Graphics card, of course, is gonna be the brand new 370. I could do 380, but personally, I think 370 is good enough for me. And then I am gonna actually have a capture card. I'm gonna upgrade my Elgato capture card to the one that you put in the PC, like the ones that they show here, but it's gonna be for Elgato. Power supply is the only thing I'm kind of concerned about in long term. But that's not. I mean, 80 plus gold, solid. You know what I mean? Solid. And yeah, 1 TB combo plus the 4 TB hard drive. Nice little combo. You know what I'm saying? 2-piece. You know what I'm saying? Nice little 2-piece. And yeah, this took forever though. Let me just say, to actually get to a point to where I can afford to buy something like this. This took a very long time. It's been a very big dream of mine for a very long time to buy something like this. It was one of my goals that I set out for myself like after high school to be able to afford an actual like pretty, pretty rigged up PC. And I'm in a position now to where I can actually afford it, and that's completely thanks to you guys. And this literally goes right back into making videos. So yeah. We're not checking out today though. But yeah, crazy. But guys, thank you all so much for all the crazy stuff today, man. Um, I appreciate all you guys hanging out today. Definitely crazy. And yeah. Wild stuff happening. Thank you so much, Benjamin, for all the generous donos, dude. You're crazy. I would rather you spend that money on yourself, but if you think I deserve it, then hey man, that's your judgment. But I thank you so much for that. Panda Crew, thanks for the $5 dono. Alright, but OP, modern problems require modern solutions. Oh wait, what the hell? I just now realized that my chat reset itself. So I can't even see what you guys are saying. 10 out of 10. What is this chat feature, YouTube? What is this chat feature? It literally reset my chat and reset my donation alerts all the way back to when the game or when it first started, and it's replaying everything on my screen. What the fuck? YouTube just shit the bed. Are you serious right now? But I appreciate all you guys for coming out. Benjamin, thank you so much for the generous donos, and everybody else who donated throughout the entire stream. Thank you guys so much for all your support. If you haven't liked the stream yet, like the stream. Have a lot of fun hanging out with you guys whenever I stream like this. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this stream. Thank you all again for everything, and I'm gonna dip out of here, man. We're gonna have a new video probably tomorrow, more than likely. But thank you guys all again, man, for hanging out, for supporting me and all that. But hey, man, been your boy OP. Let me like, comment, subscribe for more, and I'm out of here, man. Don't forget to drink water.